watch the light as it set from the sun. All the ways we could run, all the ways we could run. Oh my, yeah, can you see the light?
Okay, so we are off to Mayne Island for the weekend. Gonna do some camping and whatnot. But we got a beautiful view out behind us, and yeah, should be a good time. We're gonna sleep under the stars and enjoy some good food.
And all the lights are shining on.
Good morning. Unfortunately I didn't have time to set up a time lapse because it was pretty dark by the time I actually set up my tent. I did not sleep super great. Like, I think I set up somehow on like a bit of an angle, and like, I don't know, I just felt like I constantly had to readjust. And there's deer, and like I kept on hearing them, and I kept on thinking there were people, and then like I'd hear like different vehicles and stuff. But like at like 11 o'clock I got out to use the bathroom, and I saw the water actually had bioluminescence. I didn't go swimming in it this time, but just kind of throwing rocks into the water and stuff. It was so pretty to see all the bioluminescence going on. But this is the view from my tent. Not bad at all. Here's another view. So pretty decent place to wake up to. Okay, so I am all packed up from spot number 1. Beautiful spot, but I don't know if I'd camp here again because it's kind of uncomfortable. But yeah, not bad. Definitely a nice place to wake up to. Lots of birds, lots of deer. I think my biggest gripe with it was just how loud it was, because like the ferries go by, and then pretty sure I also saw ferries go by this way as well, so it's kind of loud. And then also just the loudness from all the deer and birds and whatnot when you're trying to sleep. Not super appreciated, but overall a decent spot for not paying for camping and just trying to figure out somewhere to be. So yeah, not bad. Just heading up the trail up to the car now, so I'll see you when we get up to something new. Okay, we have made it to the Japanese garden, which is in memoriam of some Japanese people who were forced to leave during World War II. Not sure what this is supposed to be, just kind of cute circle thing, but they got a big bell. Oh, gotta check out the bell. What's this?
That's what it is.
Oh, it's a charcoal pit.
Yeah.
Very neat. They don't got any charcoal in there. They're faking. It's a forgery. Oh, they got the cute old Japanese, like, I don't remember actually what they're called.
Like lanterns or something?
They kind of, they're giving lantern.
It's giving lanterns.
It's giving. Can I ring the bell?
Do it.
Oh, there's more of those, like, these looking things. They're very neat. I like the design of them. I mean, there's definitely a pole, so I think it's meant to be wrong.
Wake up, everyone.
That's pretty big. There are like humans in the gardens. These must get tended to regularly, because this is actually like very well put together.
Yeah. It's really, really nice.
Yeah. Or in Butcher Gardens.
Yeah. Ooh, oh, there's a bridge. And look, it's the red thing. I don't know what that is. Demon, I guess.
Yeah, it's probably a
Holding up the
demon.
bridge.
Yeah, that's probably a demon. Hear me out. We just bring our sleeping bags in here and we don't set up the tent. We just camp in here.
Let's do it. Find like a little nook.
Yeah. Just park the car a ways off.
Still camp.
Yeah. It's the feds! Get down! Yeah. Oh, they got like a stone crane. It's a waiting pavilion. Oh, they got a boar scare, but there's no water going through it. That's fine.
Yeah.
I love boar scarers.
You love what?
Boar scarers?
Forest scarers.
Yeah, that thing. Normally there's water going through it,
Mm-hmm.
and then it will, like, at a certain point it will tip down, and then it will make a noise. Because it will come back up and hit the rock.
Yeah, I just saw the water dehydrated.
That's probably like the gardener's house there.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually really impressive, especially for being a free garden. Like, they could easily charge people to come in here.
There's rocks on the tree. This poor tree has to carry all the rocks.
There must be a meaning or purpose behind it, but
I'm sure there is.
I couldn't tell you why.
This bench is off-centered. It bothers me.
Well, it looks like it was in a previous spot, and then... Don't touch the bench.
Oh, it is a bridge girl.
Yeah.
The Japanese. Oni. Oni. It's funny because if you like look from here, you have no idea it's under the bridge. And you're like, what is this?
He's gonna eat us on the way out. There's no escaping. Yeah, the water level seems super low.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's meant to be a lot higher because there's a lot of things about like conserved water right now, so they're probably not pumping water into this like they should be.
Oh yeah. It's so hot today.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's actually really cool. The whale engraving on the bench. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I love Japanese maples too. They're so cool.
Aren't they?
Because you can probably hear the ferry from the entire island.
Mm-hmm. Want to go for a swim?
I don't want AIDS, thank you.
You want to swim in the swamp water?
What are you doing in my swamp? already seen the Oni. I don't want to see Shrek too.
That's his hut, like over there.
Okay, it's gonna be a morning of oatmeal. Today we're not actually just putting cold water in, we're actually gonna heat some up. Thanks to this woman.
Bougie.
Yeah. But we'll wait for that and then get some food inside of us.
You want?
That's probably even too much.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I put too much water in.
It'll soak up in a bit.
You don't have a cup?
No.
Interesting. You know, we have very different camping styles.
Apparently. How many utensils do you usually carry?
What do you mean by utensils? This is
Like, you know what I mean. Utensils.
I've got a bowl and a cup. I've got a knife, a fork, a spoon, all the things.
All the things. I would just bring this, but I got this recently, so I just decided to bring it.
You know what? Oatmeal's pretty good actually. They mixed berry with apple cinnamon, and it hits the spot. Okay, we are currently in Mount Park, or Mount Parke, P-A-R-K-E. Not sure how you'd pronounce that. Regional park. Says there's a summit, so hopefully we'll get a viewpoint. We're just kind of following the trails. It's kind of given like Mystic Beach vibes slash like Francis King, but I'm liking these boardwalks. They're very nice, but beautiful trails going on out here. Okay, so we've made it to the Halliday viewpoint, just kind of a ridge along the trail. Got a decent view, kind of, you can see some of the other islands and whatnot, which is nice. But yeah, it's a decent view. Nice to have like a waypoint so we know where we are on the trail and whatnot, and we don't have to check maps. So yeah, we're making good time, making good progress. It's really hot out. Yeah, creeping along. Okay, we have made it onto the summit. Currently standing on a helicopter pad, so that's kind of neat. We got some type of weather station there, a cell tower there, and beautiful views all around. Yeah, so we're just gonna hang out up here, maybe take the trail back, and then go see what else there is to see on this small little island. So we were walking back and we saw signs for a giant arbutus, and I believe this is what they were talking about. Like, it's definitely a big arbutus, but when they said giant, I was imagining something like double this size. Like, it's tall, but it's not super girthy. The little hole from, looks like it's rotten, but yeah, it's a pretty big arbutus. It's definitely big. I don't know if I'd call it giant though. I guess it's giant compared to all the trees that look like they've been probably second or third growth. So this has probably been logged a couple times, but this is probably first or second growth. So we just kind of explored the, I think it's called like Fern Hill Center. It's got like a few stores. There's like a tiny little overpriced grocery store. There's a like an art place. It looks like there's a second art place. There's a bookstore. and just like a random clothes place. Like it's very small island vibes. Like that's pretty much everything. We kind of behind there, and then we're checking out this second art store, and there's a pet boutique behind it. But yeah, very small island vibes, very expensive. Would not want to shop here every day. So we're at Georgina Point Heritage Park and Lighthouse. We got the lighthouse right here. Got an old house here, which is probably the lighthouse keeper's house. It's also called the Active Past Lighthouse. 1885 to 1985. The Georgina Point Lighthouse has guided mariners using Active Pass since 1885. The availability of the pass to sailing ships and small steamships greatly influenced the pioneer development of the islands. Henry Scotty Georgeson was keeper of the lighthouse from 1885 until he retired in 1923. PC Historical Federation, Gulf Islands. But yeah, it's kind of cute. Not really that much to see, but you know, I guess you could probably go to the top. There's probably like a spiral staircase in there. The beach is decent. Like I wouldn't want to go swimming off this though. It's very rocky. But yeah, honestly, like I feel like I've seen a good portion of Mayne Island now, and like it was cool to check out, but it's really not worth it in the grand scheme of things. Like maybe for like a day trip, but I don't think you really need to spend more than 1-2 days max, unless you're gonna be going to the breweries and staying at the resorts and stuff like that. But yeah, everything's just kind of overpriced, and it's just kind of, it's there, but it's like everything's better on bigger islands. Like it's a cute small island, but that's kind of all it's got going for it. There's a cute little hut there and some type of house here, but like this is a Parks Canada thing, and it doesn't even have a flush toilet. It's just like a pit toilet. Like that's what we're working with. So like yeah, it just doesn't seem that great. Okay, so we're making dinner right now. We've got Smokey's cooking up. We're gonna be making some ramen. She's got a whole piece up in there. But yeah, should be pretty good. And continue cooking this and put my stock in, which I got here. But I'm just gonna enjoy the meat first, and then have this after. This looks pretty good. What do you got in here?
Vegetable ramen, zucchini pesto, and the like cheese sausage.
Sounds pretty good. Some good sausage. Well, I thought I had filmed a time lapse of me setting up the tent. I clicked start and I got a 1-second clip, so for some reason it decided to not film me set up the tent, which is a little frustrating. But here we got the tent here. I'm gonna throw my sleeping bag and whatnot inside and just sleep down by the water tonight. But here's my view. Got the ferry chilling here, but yeah, not sure why it does that sometimes. Like, it just doesn't, like, I'll hit play and then it, or sorry, record, and then it like record 1 second, then just won't. So I really got to double and triple check. So my apologies. I will be better at checking in future videos. Okay, I figured I'd give you a little tent setup before I hit the hay and before it gets too dark. So I've got my classic Climatic Static V2 sleeping mat with the Trekology V2 pillow, which is nice because this one actually, it's got a strap so it stays with it. And then I'm using my Nomad Zero bag currently, just because it's summer and it's super hot, and I'm in my 2-person MSR. But here's my view. Got a little bit of sunset, and yeah, not a bad setup if I do say so myself. Okay, so we have left Maine and we're on the ferry. We're gonna head back. First, I think it's taking us to Otter Point Pender, and then Maine, or then, sorry, Swartz Bay for Victoria. Yeah, like, overall, pretty good. It's a pretty small island, not a lot going on. That coffee shop, which I originally was really annoyed at, like, I went back this morning and I got a chai latte, and they're just, the amount of stuff they have was a lot more, so I guess you gotta go in the morning if you want good food, or at least good baked goods. But yeah, the chai latte was really good, so yeah, overall decent, but I wouldn't go in the afternoon. But yeah, good trip, come for more.